is time. It is time to brew your best beer.
The 2016 SJPorr Challenge is dedicated to your friend and ours, Paul Wickstein. Brought to you by Brewcraft USA, iMake, Gladfield Malting, Yakima Valley Hops, The Grain Bill, Brewers Exchange, Keg Kingdom Homebrew Supply, Hiraki Homebrew, and a special thanks to our silver sponsors.
Hey, Main Brew Guy here with the third SJPorr Challenge beer review. And tonight I'm reviewing 58V-77Z Zulu 32 Hotel. It's an oak-aged wheat at 4.34%. Now, I did see one other video where this one was over-carbonated, and this one I did have a leaker on, and this is the replacement bottle. So I'm a little worried, so I'm going to pop this off. Okay, that's a good hiss. It's rising up out of the bottle. There we go. Okay. It's not too bad. I was expecting more of a volcano than that. So, I'm not sure. Let's try to pour it here. Gently. Not sure if this just was bottled too soon and hadn't quite finished up, and I can smell the oak from here though. There we go. I think pretty much got it all. So there's a good four finger head there. I'll let that head settle down and we'll come back. All right. Well, I've waited. It's not really going anywhere, so I'm going to get to it. You know what? I'm going to scoop a little bit of that off so I can actually get some aromas in here. Okay. So I can get my nose in there, basically. Okay. So I'm getting some of that Irish ale kind of yeast, a little breadiness, maybe some caramel. Got that. It's actually for a dark kind of caramel color. It's very clear. I mean, I can see through the glass. It kind of looks magnified, so the beers come out really nice. It's got this pillowy volcano in the center, and then a lot of the larger bubbles forming on the outside of the glass. I'm not really getting a whole lot more on the nose, and that's probably to style. Just a little bit of bready, yeasty kind of fresh dough kind of smell with some caramel notes there. So I already had time to think about this a little bit, but I think I'll cut out and think about this a little more. Be right back. Yeah, I'm pretty much sticking to that. I don't really get anything else off of there. Just a hint of the oak. Here we go, in for the taste. Yeah, a lot of carbonation. Surprisingly, really feels like a big beer. No alcohol notes there, but feels like a big beer. You know, if it was a wee heavy, you probably get a little bit of that warm alcohol feeling. Kind of feels like a wee heavy without the alcohol, which is probably why I called it a wee skinny. It's certainly not skinny on flavor. It's got really good flavor. Nice caramel notes, dark caramelization, kind of, you know, I'm wondering if the brewer actually boiled for a long period of time or just used a lot of different crystal malts. As those of you know that typically like a wee heavy gets boiled for quite a while, and some people will boil it for 2 hours. There's so much carbonation, there actually is a slight carbonic bite. It dances so much on the tongue from the carbonation that I can't kind of pick out any flaws or anything. So I'm going to really let this thing set and warm up for a while, and I'm going to come back. Okay, I've given it some time to warm up a little bit, and it's warmed up quite a bit, so I'm getting more of the caramel notes. I think the carbonation now has probably subsided a bit, so let me go back in for it. There's the oak. I couldn't get it before. it was too carbonated. But you let this settle down and it's beautiful. A well-balanced caramel and oak. The oak is subtle, but it carries at the end, you know, the middle and all the way to the end. And you can pick up the oak. It's not as stringent. The mouthfeel is medium. It really feels like a big beer without the alcohol. It's not cloying. It doesn't finish too dry. I really don't have anything to say negative about it, really, other than the carbonation was over the top. It's still a little bit overcarbonated still. All right, let me go off camera and collect my thoughts. Okay, as it's warming up even more, I'm getting a little bit of something on the very end that I can't put my finger on. It's a metallic flavor. A little bit of metallic. Almost like aluminum. It's very, very subtle. I mean, it is so subtle I had to reach for it. That's really it. In fact, if I wasn't digging so hard to find a flaw, I probably wouldn't have found anything wrong with it. All in all, a very cool beer. I like the balance of it. I'm not a real fan of the wee heavies, to be honest with you. It's not one of my favorite styles. I drank them, but I'd rather choose a different style. But this wee skinny, I would drink this. This is good. If this was on tap somewhere, I would absolutely order this beer. Cheers. Cheers to the brewer, and good luck.